Hey, yo, you ready, Keys?
Let's get it.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.
Yo. It's your boy, V-KEYZ.
It's your boy V-KEYZ, and this is the
Uplayedtho podcast. All right, Keys, man, we back, man. It's episode 2, man. It seems like it's going by fast already.
Episode dose. You know what I'm saying? We got one in the books. We got one on the way for you guys right now. We're excited to unveil some things for you, and we got some new happenings that's been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got some surprises for you guys. We're going to tell y'all a little bit about that later. We got a chance to interview another legend, a repeat guest, Keys. So, you know, we got that on the way.
In studio.
In studio.
Yeah.
In the Uplayedtho studio here, live and in action, man. But, man, we had the coaches poll come out, Keys, and we're going to run down that and let y'all know what we think, man.
Yeah, we're going to run down the coaches poll that just came out. But first, man, you know, it's episode 2.
Yep.
We got a toast to the episode, man. Let's toast to that, man.
How we do, man. Woo!
Yes,
Yeah, man, grown man style. That's how
Yeah.
we do here. You play, though. All right, Keys, man. So, as we know, we have a 12-team playoff, and the coaches let us know what they think and who they think should be there just off rip, right?
Yeah. Let's kick it off, man. We're gonna just run through the 12 teams real quick, and then we'll do a deep dive into the top 5 teams. You know what I mean? After we kind of name who the coaches think is the top 12 teams, man. So
Yep. Coming in at number 12, a team that surprised Notre Dame last year, Illinois, man, at number 12.
yeah, Illinois sitting there at number 12. You know, we'll see what they can do in that Big Ten.
Yep.
11, we got Arizona State, who had they had a little run last year. They're sitting at number 11. So can they get back up in that mix?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's a good question. So a new quarterback in Miami, they are sitting at number 12, man, Carson Beck.
At number 10.
I said
Yeah.
number 12. My bad. Number 10. At number 10,
I
we
mean,
have
they is kind of high. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
One
Miami at number 10. So, you know, we'll see. And who at number 9, though? That's interesting.
At number 9, it's gonna be very interesting, man. We're gonna see, man. We got the LSU Tigers at quote unquote senior Death Valley.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Who we got at number 8, Keys?
8 is Bama. So the Tide comes in at number 8.
Yep.
You know, and we're gonna talk
get
about
into
them though.
it.
So
Yeah.
who at number 7 though?
Oregon, man. Oregon, they had a great season. They started off undefeated, man. Was the number 1 team for a long time. They sent in number 7.
Okay.
Let's talk about the number 6 spot though, Keys.
Number 6 is it's what you came to see, man. It's what we rep. It's what we do. Them Tigers at number 6, man, with 2 first place votes, might I add.
Okay.
So,
And just above them, we have Notre Dame. We just talked about Notre Dame, man. Notre Dame.
yeah, the Fighting Irish there, coming off a natty appearance, albeit a L and a pretty dominant L, but they coming in number 5. Number 4,
Man.
them Bulldogs.
Georgia Bulldogs, man. Hey, they felt like they might have got slighted in the playoffs this past playoff, man. So Georgia, we're gonna see what Kirby Smart has for them. Number 3, I got a few questions about this one, Keys, but at number 3, who we got?
Penn State, 14 first place votes. Georgia had 3 first place votes as well. Penn State, though, Nittany Lions, James Franklin. I mean, you've been on the clock. You made the playoffs last year. Cool. Got a returning quarterback. Cool. I mean, we'll see.
Expectations are high starting off the season. Coaches poll number 3. We'll see, where y'all guys fare. But at number 2, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's kind of brave. Number 2, and we'll get into why shortly.
Yeah. So
And-
sitting at the number 1 spot, man.
At the number 1 spot, yeah, I mean, you already know is they high on Texas,
Yeah.
on the Longhorns.
Sarkisian. I mean, they've been playing well. They started off with him kind of hot. They have maybe the Heisman hopeful. I'm not gonna say the front runner, but the Heisman hopeful in Arch Manning sitting at number one. Keys, you got any?
Yeah.
I don't
Texas is sitting there at number one preseason. The Arch hype is real. So I mean, obviously the pedigree, the Manning pedigree, which is the first family of football, what have you. So coming into the season, he is the projected favorite
Yep.
for the Heisman as of now. So
Are you believing the hype?
do I believe in the hype?
Yeah.
I need to see more of a sample size because
That's
I think the old ball coach Steve Spurrier himself said, if he was so real, and I'm paraphrasing, if he was so real, why couldn't he play with Quinn Ewers anymore than what he did?
That's a good point. Now not
I
to
mean?
not to take shots at Quinn Ewers, but looking at gameplay, I didn't see that much. I didn't see enough from him to say, okay, if you're that nice, why are you above Arch Manning? Now,
Yeah,
Arch is younger, and maybe they want to bring him in, let him sit behind like the old school, right?
yeah.
Don't know what his family is saying, but sit back, learn, and then just come right out the gate. But
Well, to that point, I do respect that since you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of being compared to like a Trevor Lawrence type. He got
Yeah.
some wheels on him, got good pocket presence, and Arch Manning, you coming out. We had a chance to get him.
yeah,
We didn't get him, so
he came down to Death Valley.
yeah. So a player like him, 5-star, they're expected to start right away.
Yeah.
So it might be. We'll see if it's been beneficial for him to sit behind the Quinn Ewers, who was a good college quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he was great. He had his moments to where he was, can he be the first one in the draft? He wasn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, sitting behind the Quinn, it might have helped Arch, and we'll find out, man.
Yeah. I mean, and building that program in Texas, that's probably what they want to do, right? Let's build the team around you, make sure we have the offensive line and defense right where we want it before we throw you out there. And I mean,
Yeah.
hey, one thing is for sure, we are going to see this season.
Yeah, and then and we'll go back down the line from 1 to 2. So 2 is at Ohio State, and obviously, College Game Day will be there to start the season.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Lee Corso too, man. We're gonna have to do a shout out to Lee
Yeah,
Corso.
we
This
got
will be
to,
his
man.
last College Game Day.
It's almost a sad time. It's celebratory, but at the same time, it's a sad time, man. We've been watching Game Day for a long time, and
Decades.
This has been a staple, man. So
Yeah.
you
So
know.
shout out to Lee. So I'm a little jealous because I thought we could have got College Game Day for our joint, but like I said, I think there's probably some favoritism. All right, let's do Texas, Ohio State 1-2, so we can start the season 1-2. Because I don't ever remember a season
where we had
where,
these
where
big
we had a
matchups.
1-2 start the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
I don't ever recall.
So yeah. To your point, Keys, this week 1 is going to be very it's just going to be action packed, and I think that they did that on purpose. But a lot of these pundits are picking LSU to win the Natty. So for them to win the Natty and they're playing Clemson first game,
Well, yeah,
we'll get into
we'll
it.
get to
but
that.
Yeah.
But so the Buckeyes, at number 2, they lose both coordinators,
Oh, yeah.
offensive and defensive coordinators.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
You got questions at your starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sure. There's not been a definitive number 1 come out yet, and we're starting fall camp already.
Yeah.
But they do have the best player, arguably in college football,
Yeah.
and Jeremiah Smith at
Hands
receiver.
down,
And
hands
is
down. Young. He's going to
monster,
be there
bro.
for a while. And I said earlier, he might be Julio Jones 2.0.
yeah, that's a good comparison. He like 6'3", 215, and as a freshman, last year was.
Dominant.
I mean, that Oregon game, I think he had like 187, two touchdowns, 2 or 3. Man, and then on the other side of football, they got Caleb Downs, who was arguably one of the better defensive players in college football at safety. So, can Arch Manning go in there to Ohio State with they pretty much have a solid defense. They put out cornerbacks to the league a lot.
Yeah.
Let
Let me ask you this, Keys, man. Just based on what we saying right now, who has more pressure on him? Is it Arch to come out and win the first game, or is it Ohio State coming off a natty to say, hey, Is we really them?
That's a good question, but no. Ohio State just got the chip. So I'm like, look, we got the chip. So
So Ryan Day, he bought himself a couple seasons.
I mean, he still got to beat Michigan though.
Yeah,
A couple more times. You know what I mean?
he been on the hot seat now.
For the Buckeye fans to be happy, he has to consistently beat Michigan.
Yeah,
And because some people that I've seen, they said winning that Michigan game is
from a Big Ten perspective,
it's more important than winning the Natty almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I think given the hype that he's getting, that Arch is getting, I think is more pressure on him, which is maybe not fair. But hey, that's the world we live in.
It's college football, and this is the big stage, right? You coming out the gate with one of the biggest games. You got to win this one, right? I ain't saying it's got to be convincing, but it's you SEC.
Yeah.
So what they say is SEC. If you supposed to be the creme de la creme, we gonna see. I mean, it's your stage now.
It's your time to put up a shut up, man. So we gonna stay in the Big Ten because number 3 was Penn State. So and what's your thoughts on Penn State, man? Because
I'm gonna be honest, man. James Franklin, it's time to show up, man. It's time to show up because last year. I mean, every year we look and say, okay, this is the big game. Penn State is supposed to win this game, and they don't, right? It's like that big game can't be won, and it's bad when the college students is calling the coach out, right?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
When you getting called out and you still lose, I mean,
and you was going at the fans too that time, man. That wasn't a good look for James Franklin when he was doing that. When he went back and forth with the student, I get it, it's passionate, cool, but.
It's bad keys because the players, you can tell the players like them and they want to play for them. But at the end of the day, it's about W's, man. We're not here for who you like and whatnot. It's about getting the W. In Penn State, man, if that program is what they think it is, you got to start winning games.
And I don't think they are who they think they are. I just say that. I mean, they made the playoffs last year. Drew Aller returns, good quarterback, good college quarterback. I don't see the pro potential in him. He reminds me more of a maybe a slightly better version of what J.J. McCarthy was at Michigan, which I didn't think he was a really good quarterback. They won a national championship with him though. But they lose Tom Allen to us.
Yep.
The defensive coordinator. Lose Abdul Carter, who was probably the best defender last year in college football. So they got some revamping to do.
Yep.
So we'll see at Penn State. I mean, they're gonna have some hurdles though, because Illinois was number 11.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, they was number 12.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they go to Illinois this year or if they got them. Either way, they play Illinois in conference.
And
so
Illinois upset Notre Dame. Notre Dame went to the chip. So I mean,
yeah. Illinois State.
It was Illinois State.
Illinois State. Yeah.
Okay.
But either way,
yeah.
Illinois is gonna be, they're gonna be somebody to reckon with, man. So who was at number 4 then?
Number 4. Who was number 4?
Was
Georgia.
Bulldogs?
Georgia. Georgia Bulldogs, man. So Georgia Bulldogs, number 4. I mean, they lose Carson Beck to Miami. So there's questions at quarterback. Would you say Gunnar Stockton? He's probably going to be the starter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be rough, but we know Kirby Smart. I mean, he's a great coach. I will give him that.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some hurdles to get over. College football playoffs did not go his way, and he was vocal about it. So, we're going to see. It's hard to be in the SEC and be good and then lose. The SEC championship is weighted highly in the SEC. So,
absolutely. You mentioned Gunnar Stockton. So the Georgia depth chart at quarterback, everybody else is freshmen behind them. So
yeah,
barring no injury, no little setback, they might be in trouble at quarterback. But they keep some defenders, a good little D line.
Running game is gonna be important.
And I'll say Nate Frazier.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember last year when he ate us up at the beginning of the season as a true freshman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, my question, like, can he be the next great in line at running back for Georgia? You had the Nick Chubb, the Gurley, the Sony Michel. I mean, they got a laundry list of running backs, and Nate Frazier, he kind of looks the part to me.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy, I think you have a case, Keys. He might be that next great Georgia running back. But It's all going to depend on that O line, and I mean, let's be honest, man. The transfer portal has teams really in the trenches. It really has teams in prime position. So it might be a little harder for them, but
So we'll see if Georgia can make it back to the SEC championship game. And then right out the top 5, it was Notre Dame again. So, like you mentioned before, James Franklin, excuse me, not James Franklin, Freeman. He's done a good job at Notre Dame,
yeah,
man.
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman lost the Natty, and they got handled pretty well by Ohio State. Really wasn't a game for most of the game.
I'm gonna be honest. They were a little bit outmatched. They might have overachieved, but
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like this is once you get to the Natty, the expectations are higher for the next year, right? You got to the Natty, you lost it. We want to see, you got a short window. So I mean, I like him as a coach. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna like him as a coach. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, well, so they made it to Natty last year with the Duke transfer quarterback.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
So he gone though.
Mhm.
So you got a new quarterback, but you do got Jeremiah Love returning, which is he might be the best running back in college football right now.
Yeah.
You got a lot of experience on that defensive line. So to make it back to the Natty, that's gonna be a stretch for me because
Yeah.
you lose your quarterback, you lose some stuff on the outside. And it used to be bow time, right? It used to be bow time. Bo Collins.
Hey, it was only both times at Bojangles, man. I don't remember it being both time anywhere else. I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
But
speaking from experience. But anyway,
yeah. So let's get to them Tigers a little bit, man.
Let's get to them, man.
What we talking about, man?
I'm gonna be honest. I think everything that we're hearing so far, Keys, is gonna be fuel to the fire. Not making it to the top 5. Winning the ACC last year. I know they probably looked at the style in which things happen, and they probably think we got gifted because Miami lost to Syracuse. But at the end of the day, you gotta play the games that are in front of you, right? So one thing that's not being talked about, I know we're gonna get into it, is the amount of starters that we had returning, right? Defensive line wise. We're of course we're starting the season healthy, right? So it's like it's gonna be a different showing. Now, pending health, that's gonna be a big concern, but we got a little bit more depth this year. We're gonna talk about the fact that Cade Klubnik is coming back and he has a lot of experience, right? We probably got the number one, not probably, we have the number 1 receiver in college football. They've already projected that he's gonna be the first receiver drafted. I mean, there's a lot to like.
Yeah. So and again, we're sitting at number 6 with 2 first place votes. Notre Dame is number 5 with 0 first place votes, which I don't make sense. I mean, why not just put us at number 5 with the first place votes and put Notre Dame behind us? I don't get it, but I do think we're a little low given what you said that we do have the most production returning in college football, offense and defense. So I think that alone warrants top 3 given what the top 5 is because Notre Dame lost a quarterback. Georgia has new quarterback starting. Penn State, it's always questions. Ohio State, new quarterback, new DCs.
Yeah.
Texas, Arch Manning experience. Sark is a great coach.
Great coach.
I think we should start off top 3. We should have, but hey, we are where we at.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to go play the game though.
Yeah.
Like Dabo said, you can't predict your way to a championship.
Yeah,
but
and I like what he said. Clemson was the first 15-0 team, to win the Natty, and now we got 16. Can we go 16-0?
Let's be the first one to go 16-0, and we can do it.
So if we're looking at that, Keys, and looking at the fashion in which we did it, based on history and what we had back then and what we have now, do you feel like this team is kind of lining up similar? Do you think that this team is, experience wise has more to offer than, to
the 2018 team?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So obviously, we started off with a Kelly Bryant who sat behind Deshaun Watson. Was there for the first 4 games of the season. And Trevor Lawrence is just too good to keep off the field, and we saw that Texas A&M. But we don't win the Texas A&M game without Kelly. I'll give you that. So, but after that Georgia Tech game, it was clear after that. And Kelly Bryant knew. Syracuse game, Lawrence getting knocked out with a concussion. But as far as a whole, This is Cade's 4th year in the program, 3rd year under Garrett Riley. So a 3-year starting quarterback, like I said, that is rare in this age of college football. So
Yeah.
from a leadership standpoint, I think we're at a better spot because being that Trevor Lawrence is a true freshman, although he was a phenom and he's
Yeah.
but Lawrence has, Cade has this experience, and our receivers, I think we arguably might be deeper.
Yeah.
Maybe not as top end better as far as T. Higgins and Justin Ross.
Yep.
So that would be our Antonio and Bryant or TJ because TJ is underrated. TJ Moore.
Extremely underrated.
Yeah.
Extremely underrated. I will say this right now. I feel like he's a Mike Williams type.
Okay.
And he has the ability and the capabilities to be that. So I hope he gets the opportunities this year because he's a dog. Like he to me is a wide receiver, is a tight end with a wide receiver body. Right, he has that toughness.
Yeah, he does have some size on him, and he has some deceptive speed too when he catches across them seams across the middle.
Yeah. And we could be here all day, Keys, talking about these receivers, man. Because Tyler Brown, I mean, for him to come back off of injury and have time, he's been given time to get healthy, which I appreciate. You know what I mean? And that's kind of Dabo's MO. We're not going to put you out there in harm's way if we have the horses in the stable to carry us. So
yeah, and plus Taj himself kind of likened our new transfer, Tristan Smith. He kind of likened him to like a Martavis Bryant type. You 6'5". On the outside, you can go get it. I don't know if he have as much speed as Martavis did. Mm-hmm. We'll see, but he got some hands.
Yeah,
he can make some splash plays, especially in the red zone. But defensively, though, as far as the 2018 to now, I asked Peter Woods, at ACC kickoff, do you guys feel like you compare well to the 2018 D line, which was regarded as the best D-line in college football history. I mean, they was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Power Rangers, yeah.
You got 3 first-rounders, Cleveland Farrell, Christian Wilkins, Dexter Lawrence, and Austin Bryant went, I think he went 3rd round, 3rd or 4th round. But he had the first grade round at one point as well. But with the Peter Woods, definitely first rounder, definitely.
Yeah, shout out Chris, man.
So
you gotta stay out the news for the wrong reason.
Yeah,
hey, man.
Yeah, you do, bro. Hey, man, But hope your foot get well though, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You gotta get you back on the field, bro.
So that line had 3 bona fide first rounders. This line has 2, and we got DeMonte Capehart, which I think
is underrated.
He's underrated. If he has a great season, I think he could be a 2nd round pick. I do. And then we'll see what Will Hilt develops into on the other side of the line. Can he become a top 3 round draft?
TJ had some really big things to say about him, right?
Oh yeah, he did.
So I'm excited to see because TJ, he's seen it firsthand. So I'm excited to see what that looks like on the field, right?
Yeah.
What this depth looks like. We know what issues we had. Seems like that Dabo has addressed that, right? And from a coaching change standpoint, we got Tom Allen. And I like the fact that we haven't talked about the linebackers yet, Keys. But I like the fact that we got Bullware out there coaching because it feels like he's bringing that passion. Every video clip that I've seen, it seems like that passion is there. Wade, man, he's
the leader right there in the middle, man. And Sammy Brown's coming back after a great freshman campaign, which he was 2nd behind Woodaz and tackles on the team.
Yep.
Then we got Jeremiah Alexander coming in from Alabama with that Bama pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the boy is in shape. I seen him do the weigh-ins. The boy look league ready. You know what I'm saying? So, and Ben Billwell already said he's the hardest working player he's ever seen. So, so that linebacker core, the 2018 we had Isaiah Simmons, which I think he might be arguably our best one we ever had as a hybrid, do everything on the field.
Yeah.
But then you go to that secondary. There's a pair of brothers back there, though. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Avion Terrell, man, we are excited to see him play. He's changed the number to number 8, so we gonna see
who won number 8 first, though.
Hey, man, AJ Terrell, man.
Big bro set the tone for Avion, bro. Yeah, so
he's doing big things down there in Atlanta. Shout out AJ, man. I got a couple of your cards. I got to get them jokers signed, but yeah, man, you had the opportunity to talk to him after the
Wake Forest game.
Wake Forest game,
yep.
man, and just to see his attitude about dominating and things like that, man. He's got the right attitude. It's gonna be a big season for him. He's probably gonna be the first cornerback taken. I arguably think he's like top 2.
He's the best corner in the nation, man. Let's go ahead and claim it. He'll probably be the first one off the board because you got a dog over there in Ashton Hampton, excuse me, sophomore season. So he's looking to have a great year, and you got Khalil back there. So
Khalil Barnes,
I think our secondary stacks up well. The 2018 we had Trayvon Mullen, who was a second-round pick. So, I mean, I think this team does stack up, all 3 levels defensively and offensively. I think our offensive line might be better than what it was in 2018, though. This might be the best line with the most experience we've had. Even Dabo said it might be his most experienced line he's had.
Which means, Keys, we can go all night, but we're going to just tap into this right quick. So with that experienced offensive line coming back, running back, right? So, we're going to run down the 9s real quick, right?
Ooh.
So Wayne Gallman.
Yeah.
Right?
Dog.
Man, we got matter of fact, right here on camera. I'm just going ahead and pull it out, Keys. Hold on.
Oh, okay. What you got? This is Uplayedtho exclusive. So, show the people, man.
Yeah. So you see, we got that Wayne Gallman jersey. It's gonna be the next jersey. There you go, Keys. It's gonna be the next jersey on the Uplayedtho wall. You know what I'm saying? So we got ETN Jr. up here. Wayne Gallman's gonna be the next Tiger number 9 out here on the Uplayedtho wall. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out Wayne. We gotta get you on the podcast, man. Just chop it up with you real quick. But so at that running back position, man, we got some dogs out here.
That number 9 it got some legend behind it, man. Gallman got us a chip there in 16. Of course, when we talk about 2018, I mean ETN. There's no comparison to ETN because But Gallman started it with number 9. Now we got Gideon, bro. True freshman coming in.
Yep.
He got number 9.
Yeah, he does. Matter of fact, Keys, hold on, man.
Yeah, man. What you got, man? I don't think we done yet.
Man, this Uplayedtho, man.
So the people we got, man.
We got Gideon Davidson. We got his jersey here, his autographed jersey, man. This is gonna be part of a surprise later, but man, we running in the 9s, man. We gonna tap into that, but yeah, Gideon, man. Shout out to you, brother.
That joint clean too, man. So yeah, so the running back room, that's the only glaring quote unquote weakness compared to the 2018 squad because obviously we got the best one we ever had in ETN, but
But we got options, man. So Jay Haynes, hopefully he's healthy. He was able to, show some spurts here and there, but of course, man, injuries, hamstring, like that's
I'll say this. We got more depth at running
depth.
back than we did then because, Adam Randall, they was out here comparing them to and you can't, I get it, like size wise, he's Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Like 6'3", 240, 245. He run a 4.4.
Pause on that. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But, he's got Derrick Henry been playing running back his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So Adam Randall, we seen some glimpses in the Texas game. So we'll see how good he picks up.
Yeah.
Pass pro, all that as well.
Adam Randall is an all-around athlete.
Yeah.
I'll say that. All-purpose athlete, right? There's options with him, right? So he's played receiver. He's gonna be playing running back. I'm excited to see it. He's a taller running back, but man, he's just a dog. So we'll see. Yeah.
And then Kay did mention the ACC kickoff that they have some fun things lined up for Adam, man. So when he gets outside, what linebacker in the nation can cover that when he's outside, from the running back position. Mm-hmm. Come on, man, let's go. We got packages, man. We can do this.
Yeah. So things are stacking up well for the Tigers. We feel good about the season. So I like the fact that they got us kind of under the radar, underdogs, and we'll play from that spot. We can do that. So and I say we because this is Uplayedtho, and you know what it is. But anyway, man. So so sitting in number 6.
Man. So just to round up the top 10 again: 7 Oregon, Bama 8, 9 LSU, Miami 10.
Yeah.
So I think we both kind of agree that Miami might be a little overrated if we run out the top 10. Carson Beck is new. You got a couple new pieces. Cam Ward was the number 1 pick last year.
Yeah.
You lose him.
And let's be honest. as much as people don't want to admit this, Cam Ward played a lot of hero ball.
He
There
did.
was a lot of games that Miami should not have been in, and just his pure, I mean, he was the number one quarterback, number one pick taken for a reason. So, how do you replace that?
So, I mean, and Carson Beck didn't have a great year. I mean, because he was projected to be the Heisman, like the first quarterback. He was projected to do all that, but you have
KEYZ,
a 3-pick game at Florida.
Let's be honest real quick. Let's be honest about Carson Beck real quick. I think the nation needs to just go ahead and just put it out there. I mean, he's not that great of a quarterback, man. He's a rental quarterback. You rent in a year. You know what I mean?
That's what he is.
He's a spot filler. Right?
So you got them, and then at number 9, you got Brian Kelly running his mouth.
Yeah.
With them LSU Tigers, and
I just want to say this, man. He ran his mouth and then left Notre Dame. Notre Dame was in the chip.
Yeah, and where he at? He was on the couch.
He was on the couch watching.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
LSU has a lot of hype coming into this year. Nussmeier is second in Heisman odds, I think tied with Cade in some publications behind Arch. But one thing they are doing is they replacing that whole offensive line, is what I heard. So they got to come where on August 30th?
Oh, they got to come to Death Valley, man.
Okay, and who on that D line that's got to face this new offensive line over there?
Oh, who on the Clemson D line?
Yeah, name me some of the names that got to go against this.
We talking about T.J. Parker?
Yeah.
Oh, we talking about Peter Woods?
Say that one more time.
Peter Woods.
Yeah, I think so. And then who else?
Oh, we got DeMonte Capehart.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
who got from Purdue? Who the?
Oh, Will Help.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, and this is a new offensive line from LSU putting in, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna just say this. I mean, I appreciate the light that you lit with the whole Death Valley Jr. But I mean, if you was the big dog, then you could say that. But
you already would have won one already. You ain't. Why you got to say that now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. But so defensively, we'll see. Like I said before, Harold Perkins towards ACL last year during the season. So can he be healthy? He was a dog his freshman year.
Yep.
Because their defense it has not been really good.
No.
Definitely not at LSU standards over the last couple years.
It hasn't. And I'll say this, man. Sometimes when these teams feel like they have a quarterback, top tier creme de la creme quarterback, you think that they can carry you. But what we've seen in the past is if you do not have the O-line, if you don't have the O-line and you don't have the necessary weapons, multiple weapons to get you there, then you're going to struggle. So we'll see.
And I'll say this real quick, and it takes a lot for me to say this, what I'm about to say.
Okay. What you got, KEYZ?
I'm going to give props to the Gamecocks real quick. Man,
that's tough.
They should have beat LSU last year. They got got wrong on the little call, but it was a great game. But at the end of the day, y'all was up 17-0. So to close the deal, LSU came, walked you down. I think Lenore's went out with an ankle injury. I think he came back though.
And I'll be honest, man. Lenore, man, Sellers, you got my respect, bro.
Yeah, and
you got my respect.
So the Gamecocks, they're at number 13 in the coaches poll. So so Lenore's, he's getting a lot of hype. Dylan Stewart's back, but they return a lot. So I don't think they're as bullish. I mean, last year, they caught some people by surprise because obviously Lenore's is a freshman.
It's tape on them now, though.
And it's tape on them now. They lost to Illinois in the bowl game. So
you're going to have a lot of players step up to have a decent season. But at the end of the day, they're well coached. And, we'll see.
So, and just the other top 10, Bama, Kalen DeBoer's second season. Massive upset last year by Vanderbilt, which I did say.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all Vanderbilt was gonna be nice. Y'all go check the tape.
Hey,
on season 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nobody called that but KEYZ. Who I'm excited to not see in the top 10 because of all of the complaining. Ole Miss, man.
Oh. Yeah, where old Lane Kiffin at? What all this talking he been doing as well?
All this Kentucky losing that we doing, and then talking about how you should be in the playoffs, bro. Like, all right,
Yeah, where on Lane Kiffin at? No,
We'll see,
not in
man.
this top 10.
You better climb out the depths, man. I swear. Like,
So yeah, man. So then Dan Lannon's Oregon Ducks was at number 7, right behind us. So like I said, they had a great year last year. Can they? Is Dylan Gabriel? Is he gone? Is he back?
yeah, no, he's gone.
He gone.
He with Cleveland right now, fighting for a bench spot.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's in the dungeon.
yeah, so they new quarterback. There's a lot of teams out here looking for a new signal caller. I mean, it's gonna be tough, but who don't have a new signal caller?
Them Tigers.
Them Tigers, man.
Was Cade back?
Yeah,
And he primed. 36 touchdowns last year, 6 picks.
yeah.
Hey, I want to see 44 plus and less than 5 picks, less than 5 turnovers.
You know what I think the difference is going to be this year is Cade's poisonous at the position. He's not going to be feeling rushed.
Mhm.
Sit back there, patient. He's played plenty of games. It's going to be a different season this year. And I'm telling people, man, there are people picking LSU to win this first game and win the Natty. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, that's a strong case for game number 1. That's a strong case for game number 1. So,
I mean, I haven't really seen too many pundits pick Clemson to go all the way.
Yeah.
But looking at both of our lines of scrimmage, we have a chance, man. We got the depth at running back, even though nobody's seen a clear-cut running back because Phil Moffitt's gone. We had Shipley. He left for the Eagles. Got a chip with the Eagles. Shout out. Moffitt's going to the Cowboys now. But I actually think this running back room as a whole.
you got Keith Adams Jr.
Yeah, Keith Adams Jr., Jarvis Green, like I said, Gideon, Easy E,
Yeah.
and Adam Randall
Jay Haynes.
switching. Jay Haynes. I don't know if he'll be in the mix. I mean, we'll kind of see where his health progresses at.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and then that tight end. We got Ian Shefflin coming over from the hard court to the
That's
to
another
the football
thing,
field,
kids.
man. So
we,
that
we,
could
we
be,
deep at tight end too. Like there's teams that wish they had this type of depth, man.
Olsen, Pat Henry, a Josh Sapp, a Bantacore. You know what I'm saying? Even though we lost Jake Brennerstool, which was probably our second best tight end in history,
Yep.
behind Dwayne Allen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all know Dwayne Allen, go check the Mackey Award winner
Mm-hmm.
from 2011. The boy was bad.
We might be dating ourselves to these young listeners, but at the same time, man,
You gotta know your history, bro.
we do this, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Ricky Sapp, man. We got
Rick, where you got to get you on, bro, so you can talk about your number 5 out there, man, Josh, man. So hopefully get some good run this year at tight end, man, and so I think we have a comparable squad, the best squad on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, games ain't won on paper, but I think I saw a good post. Shout out to TigerNet. Shout out to David Hood.
Yep.
A good post I seen today on TigerNet was the first line of the story said something like, well, Brian Kelly and LSU have one thing in common with Clemson. Both teams are focused on Clemson.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta let that resonate.
gotta let that resonate.
They focused on Clemson. We focused on Clemson.
Yeah,
We worried about what we gonna do.
yeah. We focus on the next game,
We ain't worried about what they gonna do.
game to game.
You know what I mean? Because if you worry about what somebody else gonna do, you already behind the 8 ball. You gotta worry about what you gonna do and not to beat yourself up. Because if you do everything that you need to do, you good.
So real quick, with that being said, kids, as we're looking at the coaches poll and everything like that, people they putting predictions and stuff out here. Let me ask you this: ACC wise, who do you think is the biggest threat on the schedule? ACC wise, because LSU, that's a different animal out of conference. Who's the biggest threat on our schedule?
ACC wise, we do go to Georgia Tech. That'll be a tough one. We got SMU at home, and we do go to Louisville, which Louisville handled us last year in the Valley, which is extremely rare in the Dabo era that we take a loss at home. So out of those 3, I think at Louisville might be the most challenging one since, we got the Avenger loss, and, we're pretty good at avenging losses. We don't lose to the same team twice in a row, usually. I say that because, well, actually, we split with Carolina, but
Yeah,
so
that's trap game-ish.
Georgia Tech will be kind of tough, though. I think that's going to be a sleeper game because Haynes King and Jamal Haynes, that duo, Haynes a bad boy at running back, bro. I don't know if cats know. I'm not sleeping on him. Like he looking like Darren Sproles out there with. He just
Got the shiftiness.
he's a little back, but he be breaking ankles.
Yeah.
So that could be somewhat of an issue because they gave Georgia all they can handle last year, like 8 overtimes.
Yeah.
Probably should have won the game, but I'm not gonna sleep on the Georgia Tech game. And you played though. We might ride to the A for that. You know what I'm saying? It's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
SMU at the crib. So Kevin Jennings is back as SMU quarterback again. People saying we got lucky. Oh, y'all shouldn't have beat them.
Yeah.
I mean, we let our foot off the gas. You know, we was up kind of big, and I think we kind of let our foot off the gas in the ACC championship game. But Nolan Hauser came through for us at the end and sealed the deal.
Man, you played though, man. We're going to run some footage, man. We was in there excited about that, man, because I'm going to be honest. You know, to make it to the ACC championship, it's a big deal because, you know, that's going to propel us into the conference. I mean, not the conference, but the college football playoffs. So, you know, it had a lot of meaning to it, man. And in the fashion that we won, man, shout out to them boys, man. We're going to run it back this year. But yeah, man, so that's good, Keys. I think that we're going to make a strong case in the ACC this year. Excited for college football. Let's give it up for college football real quick, man. You know,
Yeah, man. So who do you think out of Georgia Tech, SMU, Louisville, who you think the toughest conference game would be out of those three?
To be honest, just being a fan and knowing the history, man, I think that Georgia Tech is always a sleeper team and maybe a trap game. I'm excited to see what SMU can do because you know, we beat them. But, you know, they showed some promise, and they were strong in the ACC last year. So, I'll say out of them two, man, who am I more worried about? Probably Georgia Tech, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So I think we got a great episode here, man. You know what I
man.
mean? Like we got a lot accomplished talking about the coaches' top 12. So the AP hasn't been released yet. So once we get the AP, we'll have another episode about that as well.
Yeah.
It may not deviate too much. Although I think they might have us jump Notre Dame in the AP. Since we got 2 first place votes.
Yeah. I think that, and I think they're going to give us a little bit of credit because we got, you know, a quarterback coming back, and he's been with the same offensive coordinator for multiple years, right? So, I mean, in fairness, I just think that we should, you know, I don't know if it's biasness between us, but I think that we should just be a little notch higher. I ain't asking for a whole lot. Top 5, I think, you know, is fair.
Top 5 minimum. I mean, given what everybody else is that we already discussed, man. So y'all know where to find us at, right?
Let's tell them, Keys. Let's tell them, Keys. Yeah.
Uplayedtho on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Uplayedtho and Uplayedtho podcast on IG. That's you, and then Playedtho. PLAYEDTHO. Uplayedtho. Simple as that. Follow us, subscribe.
Yep. So we're going to, as you can see, we got all the handles right here down below. What I do want to do is shout out my guy, Jacob Wilson. Man, as you can see, we dropping the jerseys. Man, Jacob, he's got his shop where, man, he just got the autographed jerseys, helmets, not only for the Clemson Tigers, but also for, you know, the Gamecocks, you know, Lenore Sellers, whatever you want, right? Holla at them. But, man, like we said, follow the handles. Man, tag a friend, man. Tag a friend. Put them on, man, to this great content. And with that being said, Keys.
We out.
We out.